And so to Agueda in Portugal, round 2 of the 250 GP. What a day we're in for here. Well, we had rain in Spain, now we've got rain in Agueda. They're down on the line, the mud is there. You're not going to read those numbers for too long. They go barreling into the first left-hander. Somebody has gone down, number 2, Marnik Befoot's lying on the floor. The second round, he's on the Winfield-sponsored machine. He's gone down, though. So let's have a look up front. Who is it going to be that gets away? Gisbers has gone to the front very, very quickly. Tallon VOHLAND is not far behind. Then we pick up a whole lot of little muddy machines. Number 3, we see Pit BEIRER out there. We saw some opening shots of his magnificent rig. Let's have a look at the first corner pile up again. Marnik Befoot goes down. I think he'll recover fairly quickly. Nobody goes down with him. No, it's Marnik on his own, but the pack have gone away. This is the man up front, and that must surely be Tallon VOHLAND. No, that's Tallon VOHLAND that's gone. He's gone to the front. Well, that's a nice start for the American that tried so hard in 1997. Big crash early in 97 whilst he was chasing Tortelli and Everts to get points on the board. This year he started off nicely, so Tallon VOHLAND up onto a Yamaha this year and looking to be well under control at the present time. The track incredibly muddy. They've all got work to do. That's number 1. That is the current world champion Stefan EVERTS on the Honda machine, being managed again this year by Dave Grant, riding out of Belgium. And Stefan EVERTS, of course, is like a robot. He just slots them away, Grand Prix after Grand Prix. By the 4th round, he'll start stamping his authority all over it. But he knows that he's got to get clear because he's got Pit BEIRER, the man in your picture now. He'll have Tortelli, the man that's in your picture now as well. And he's got Werner de Wit, he's got Marnik Befoot. There's plenty of them there that can all chase him. So EVERTS likes to get clear of the pack early in the season and then dictate the pace that he wants from the front. EVERTS is not a man that likes to be too pressurized. He likes to set the pace for the rest of the field and then just do everything technically correct and finish up on the podium round after round, year after year. Well, Tallon VOHLAND, nice start to the year to Tallon. I'm sure this year being helped by his brother yet again. Spent the whole of last year around the circuits with him, looking after him, and a couple of nice guys they are as well. Well, who is it going to be in 1998? Stefan EVERTS was so strong last year. We wonder, of course, whether Yves de Maria, he's now Kawasaki mounted for the year, whether he's done enough winter training to pull off a couple of upsets. At the Motocross Nations last year, he was Kawasaki mounted for the first time and looked very, very impressive. So, of course, did Pit BEIRER. But now we see Stefan EVERTS on the factory Honda yet again, reeling them in, not that quickly, but he's certainly now right onto the tail of Tallon VOHLAND. And this is where Stefan is so good. He'll sit there, he'll pressurize Tallon all the way around. Stefan very, very, very seldom makes a mistake, very seldom drops it. If he does, he seems to recover it incredibly quickly. Now he's chasing Tallon VOHLAND all around the circuit. He takes the checkered flag. VOHLAND has done enough. EVERTS has done enough for a second, but that's only heat number 1. So a quick word from Mr. Rinaldi himself. A wash and polish and straight back to the line for heat number 2. The gate goes down on the second heat. Can EVERTS do it again? Well, let's have a look at the first corner. It looks as if the whole pack gets through. A lot of smoke coming out of the front bike. But let's hope that he's done everything right. Who is it going to be up front? Pit BEIRER. Well, we saw his new rig in the pits, that new magnificent Renault that's parked up there. That's the Renault Magnum. Looks like days of Silverstone and Formula One. They certainly have looked after this rider very, very well. Pit BEIRER on that GSM Parmo Honda machine. There he is. Pit BEIRER up front. The man that went so well in Belgium at the Nations last year. And if he can just get it together, he's capable of certainly running with the best in the world. Parmo Honda mounted, GSM sponsored. That's the Honda machine. Pit BEIRER, the ever popular flying German rider. See him at Supercross, see him at Motocross. Big contingent of followers always for Pit BEIRER. That looks like the riding style of Tortelli. That's the little Frenchman. He's got to pick up his pace very, very quickly. Pit BEIRER is on the gas and really going. Stefan EVERTS won't be far behind. Tortelli needs to get up with the race leaders as well. He will need points on the board. There is Stefan EVERTS up into second already. Tortelli went across to the States during the Christmas period and was a sensation in the first round of the American Supercross, and then got injured, came home, and of course is taking on the GP Series again this year. The young Frenchman, well capable of running with Beirere, with Vohland, and with Stefan EVERTS. There's Tallon VOHLAND, winner of race number 1. Tortelli on his tail. Tortelli certainly has got the pace. We'll have a look and see who is behind Tortelli, but it looks as if Tortelli might well be chasing Tallon VOHLAND at the moment. Stefan EVERTS is chasing Pit BEIRER. There he goes. That's Honda 1 and 2. Look at this man, Beirere, an incredibly strong rider. He really was a sensation in the mud at Belgium last year in the Des Nations. Well, oh, we thought that was Tallon VOHLAND. That is Massio. That is Massio who moved up, and he has now gone ahead of his teammate, Tallon VOHLAND. So Massio, a 125 rider from last year, he has moved up to third. Tallon VOHLAND has gone to fourth. Tortelli has gone to fifth. Well, we could well have a race on our hands. Pit BEIRER and EVERTS have got it under control, but Massio, VOHLAND and Tortelli, they want to get up onto the podium. They all have mighty big sponsors to answer to. And Tortelli, if anybody can get onto the gas, if the track just dries out a little, Tortelli will be very fast indeed. So that is BEIRER and EVERTS together. Look at the two riding styles here. Pit BEIRER, a very strong rider. I don't think he'll be phased out by EVERTS, but technically EVERTS more. Oh, BEIRER makes a mistake. Just as we're saying he won't get phased, EVERTS has pressurized him, and BEIRER just went on too quickly onto the power, and down he went. EVERTS goes to the front. That's Ronnie Robot at his absolute best. EVERTS goes to the front. BEIRER goes to second. I think Massio is still in third. Let's have a look. No, Tallon VOHLAND has gone to third, Massio to fourth, and now we've got Tortelli. Tortelli into the rough stuff. He will want to jump right up onto them. That's Tortelli on the left of your picture. He'll cut across to the inside. Inside Massio. He can't make a block pass, but Tortelli will get, now he moves to the right. He's got the corner, he's got the door open. Can Tortelli get the power on quickly enough? VOHLAND has gone, now Tortelli comes past Massio, but Tortelli's going to be pushed outside. Massio, what a great move there. Massio, a 125 rider, mixing with perhaps the number 2 250 rider in the world, VOHLAND and Massio. Massio is doing a great job of defending VOHLAND. Now Tortelli goes through, and I'm sure he'll make it stick very quickly. Look at Tortelli. Now Tortelli goes past VOHLAND. Unbelievably goes into the rough stuff. That is Yanderkruid suspension at its absolute best. But Tallon VOHLAND says, don't write us off. We are the Yanks. We are the best. Tortelli looks across and says, what are you doing? Do you not know who I am? And Tallon VOHLAND doesn't give a damn. VOHLAND and Massio together, two teammates. Well, I hope they don't bring each other down. I just hope they don't do anything silly there, because Massio has gone back ahead of VOHLAND. Well, that will upset the apple cart completely. But right now, that's the man that's done enough. EVERTS takes the win. Pit BEIRER will take second, and Tortelli for a third. Well, Tortelli for a third, but who's going to be behind Tortelli, Massio or VOHLAND? Let's have a look. We're waiting for the last corner. That's Tortelli across the line. Then comes Massio. Oh, and Yves de Maria. Yves de Maria got into the frame, and I think he might well have pipped VOHLAND. We might have to call for a replay. Well, that's VOHLAND, and he might not be too happy. Let's have a look at this. Into the corner they go. VOHLAND goes wide. De Maria comes on the inside. So it's Massio, De Maria, and then VOHLAND.